Yo, abusafo me mamu nyina akwaba eba eye Omamba TV so. It's your main man Gucci one and Otimi Kat Samre. Na ansa na no se unya mbeka eye Omamba TV abusua no a. De sese wo ye ani ko YouTube, uko YouTuber na wa search for eye Omamba TV. Obo se ye logo no eye black and red eye instrument na star bi etua eso na wa subscribe obo se adoma kitwa bi e wo nchen. Click sa no man so ebeba se oh na wa click on said be ya ye video ye news bia ye de ba beto ye channel no bia no wo bedi kan enya bi na wa hwe na watie no kane na abusuafo ensem bi bobo ba eja aso ase no say ya hwe yam say ebe dere papa ne nyina ele say ye nyina enim fake prophet expose a ekoso wo Net2 TV ye nwa Kweku Annan na host sa program no na abusuafo ensem yo beto dwa video bi ninam ewo social media so say ade a Kweku Annan akoji adamudie free obi ho na udwodwo mu anase ye do mu osuko no Omamba TV ye hunu say sa video no mpo no video a Kweku Annan ni ANAS nya ensem anantawantawo bi emra bi a atwam ni mfie kakra atwam ani na eno na obi ntimi hunu say sa video yi free ANAS camp biem ena asaba anasa eyobi ena akotena baabi ene ebia asofo ye ebubo mudini se senyo anasa senya obi nseda hunu baabi a sa video yi free eba but ebusuafo ye de video no link ne beto video description no eso na wo pese kohwe sa video no watimi akohwe na ensem we ebubo ekosa no ena Kweku Annan so inchiremu aba afasa video no eno nti ebudafo moma yenko na yenko tie nchiremu a Kweku Annan edi abafa sa video circulate social media and so no moma yenko tie.
Hi people, my name is Kweku Annan and I am the host of the Seed Show on Net2 television. I think barely 24 hours to 48 hours. I have been bombarded with calls, messages, and many more, and from all places here in Ghana and around the world. And what is this calls for? This is a call people are drawing my attention to. A video recordings circulating on social media and other places, of which the video suggests that ANAS has bribed Kweku Annan, the host of the Seed Show on Net2 TV. Na ebushafo enchewe ubibeka so Kweku enchempo ehu ehia na diamant mede audio eba bonten na mesra wonso no se unya audio ni bi nso a na wonso se we a fan of Kweku Annan na usu jitum se de ye bia ewo Net2 TV eni de unim Kweku Annan bia nso efa no hono cannot be described as that of what the news item or the story is purporting or to suggest that ANAS has come to give me a bribe, to take a bribe. Now, minimisa ubinya audio in a uti two things would happen. Very much possible says sa story ebeto dray 3 years near. This story was also dealt with in 2017, and then this story got dead. So question now baby sa wanna say about saying in 2020 Kweku Annan ekotran Net2 TV exposing fake pastors, prophets and bishops in Ghana. Ubisi makwatam way or the babe cast a slur against Kweku Annan's integrity. Is it ANAS who is behind this, or the fake pastors and the prophets behind this, or together ANAS and them doing this showdown? And the question, will this fly or it will not fly? deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu, is this latest news or this is, call it belated news, call it recycling, call it dead news on arrival? Now, for the purposes of those who for some reason monya sa ANAS story no am year 2017, 2018, 2019, I did yes 2019, 3 years period, monya the import of idea a course between many ANAS. I guess these are the people who are calling on me. To us it where some are very much worried, say Kweku, this video, if him buy, is it an old video or new video? And for the purposes of those of you I'm going to follow our story now, and I says I see between me and us. So video it turns out it's a new video to you. But one more 3 years ago, 2017, who witnessed the showdown between myself and ANAS? So story and you new maum. And to do one now being some more social media where you would see a lot of the comments now a good video yaseno. Inipe bebre ADD charlatans here almost share video eche on bese almost want me be good Kweku ana anymore no ubun see you did you my tempo to. Why? Because people have seen that no, why is it that Kweku Annan and any boss Kennedy Akomprekwe Japan are exposing fake pastors, and then just around the corner some charlatans, some shilly cricky cranky human beings be say yakwa kofa a videotape bi e de aba e be chiri wi as say look at the Kweku Annan guy who sit on the Net2 TV portraying that he's exposing pastors. Now he's been caught taking bribe. We never who say we are ya. But ye now see him say ANAS has been exposed to the core. He has been humiliated. He has been disgraced. He has been embarrassed. ANAS bore IFO CCR Ghana to the extent that nobody would want to buy him for anything. Not even Peswa to buy him for anything. Because when he started this journalism of entrapment, journalism of call it subterfuge, journalism of giving money to people, and then he would take the best of shot about people when the people are sitting there somewhere thinking about themselves. Now we discuss what open also their mom, in the pretext of say open say ni business was a day. Now we try video. Now they are bad one thing. Then ANAS becomes the first narrative to those video footages. No, we go microphone anymore. Say when I told him, he said no, he will not listen. But I told ANAS, I said, listen to me, ANAS. Whether you like it or not, the myth about you would be broken. The myth about you will be demystified. He thought it was a joke. What is it that is about the video? No, some of you might have cited it on the social media, and I'll try to make my delivery short. In 2017, my platform on one radio station called Hot FM was contacted by Ahemfo, our more East Dadekotopon, Chado Enclave, that we should investigate something. They want us to investigate something. Again, let me tell listeners, I am an investigative journalist, and I'm also the CEO of Hawk Investigative Company. It's a private investigative company. We do so many things. Like ANAS also says he owns Tiger IPI or whatever it is. I have these chiefs were contacting and almost say a brand TV on also a journalist or we Monsasi, including in Sasi or Maton Town, they are private developers. This guy is trying to take possession of this land. This journalist ANAS and or terrorizing Crawford in that area using police operatives, military operatives, and then land guards. Hey, what's going on here? Well, those of you who follow the story Hot FM, I'm assigned the band Net2 may attest to this, that I have not changed my narrative. And by any means, ANAS, any co-host, any copy of this audio, this is why I want to tell ANAS that I am a man of consistency. what I said some years ago is the same thing that I'm saying now. So we went into this matter. We call ANAS, and we have the audio recordings of ANAS that we spoke to him about whether or not this accusation or allegation has, bears some fact or truth. ANAS spoke to us and said, oh, ono so akoto asase wo and that obi person oje asase ni fi nsem na dia court and a court rule man. Oh really? I see. Long and short of it is this: we started going deeper and deeper, and as we go deeper, the more we see different things that doesn't run in tandem with what ANAS has told us. ANAS subsequently then said he's bringing his papers of he secured or haven't secured the land and or they call court and when your judgment, or these are supposed judgments in the brain na a ruling but na a judgment here. You find entry away. All that I have to tell listeners, and they say, when ANAS realize that we are in seriously to investigate all his nefarious activities, his wickedness he has perpetuated against people in East Dadekotopon was overwhelming. And I must again say to listeners, ANAS went further to even take lands belong to ministers, powerful people in high places with the kind of name he think he has, so he could use this to, as it were, go after their lands. And some adores. I cannot mention their personalities because I don't have their permission. Now, when ANAS realizes, say, yes, I do know. Yeah, the first story ni Pia Bontin, then we have to pull off and go further in an investigations. Then we move to 2018. 2018, ANAS realized investigation now. Many company Hawk Investigative Agency here, we aren't through with him yet. So then ANAS realized no, he has to find every means necessary to come after us and do anything possible to truncate what we are doing. What then ANAS would have to do would be to now discredit the Kweku Annan guy who is investigating him. Around that time, listeners, let me be quick to point out, say ANAS then was just almost about saying we read the investigative pieces or two in number 12 of Kwesi Antechi. So me were one time, and just me friends about 2 weeks to say or did that documentary, he will air the number 12, 2 weeks to it. Then a gentleman by name Kingsley Kwatin, which I can say this Kingsley Kwatin, the pictures, the photographs, everything. Later we secured everything. We had everything. This gentleman by Kingsley Kwatin called me and said, hello, Mr. Annan, my name is Kingsley Kwatin, and that I want to see you for a discussion. And I'm saying, oh, really? And I'm saying, what is it about? This gentleman said, no, he cannot narrate the story, and that if it's possible to meet me in person. And I said, okay. So I met this. Now, listeners, if you have seen a copy of the videos, I don't know how many of them he has thrown out there, but let me take you through all there is to the videos. There are about 3 videos ANAS did as far as me and in a stink agent, obeshiameno. Oh yeah, now listen to it. So this guy Kingsley Kwatin comes to meet me at Afrikiko. The first meeting was, he narrates his story, and his story was this: there is this uncle of his who is involved in the number 12, which is just a couple of weeks to come, and that his uncle has gone to do some business with what's the name, Kwesi Antechi, and the business amount involved is about $1 billion US dollars, and that the documentary definitely would expose his uncle, and that his uncle is the breadwinner, and all of the narrative story be brave. Now I am using this audio again, that if ANAS lives in Ghana, of course, which I know he's living here, because for the past whatever, nobody has traveled, everybody's here, and I am daring you, ANAS, as dirty as you are, you think you can resurrect again. And let me tell you, you cannot use my platform, the seat, to resurrect. I have already buried you right on the foot. I told you that I'll make sure you be demystified, and then certainly you'll be uncovered. Now Ghanaians have seen that you are uncovered, so you are trying again to use this platform together with these fake pastors and prophets to launch yet another attack against the platform and my personality. But I tell you what, you aren't going to go through. I am very resolute, firm, and grip. I am doing this audio for the purposes of those who did not listen to the expose we did on Hot FM to expose you, and that of when I also exposed you through audio visuals on Net2. That's why I'm doing this audio, because the pressure is too much. Now, when this Kingsley Kwarteng guy came, I must say, my uncle no, I was our expose him, and that say expose ni pia ne uncle no ono e omo breadwinner fa na yes into no home betchen is says na say look Kwame Kingsley Kwarteng, his other name is Kwame, and I'm say you know what, I want to understand exactly the business wo uncle no onne kwesi yantechi ne kokoye. For the money you have mentioned, said this was the amount involved, but tell me exactly what it is. And me here narrate me here analogy be man say Kwame, take me as a lawyer. If you want a lawyer to solve your case for you, you don't just go and tell the lawyer to just go and defend you in court, even assuming that murder was the case. You would have to tell the lawyer whether you knifed the person or you choked the person or whatever. Then the lawyer will be able to listen to you, know, we defend you properly. Ohona Kingsley Kwarteng say only permission of his uncle to narrate the full story, and that she's or contacting answer. Okay, then go back and tell your uncle that I will not be prepared to, as it were, take the story until I get the full story. But let me tell listeners why this guy came to me. This guy ANAS because ANAS already had picked a wind. So in 2017, I had started investigation on him, of which me say part 1 krana ababontia, and lots of people then knew say ANAS ayibibia, that platform on Hot FM near investigating. And so now, even though not also the number 12 neighbor, no, ANAS could see say he has to be more crafty enough to be able to walk me along his exposure and see quickly how he can, get me down, shut me down before his number 12 will come. He calculated everything. So many abranten kaserian, ena abranten okay or na ode events ne wofana kwa kasa. All right. Until the next day, and also frame and also on any wofana kokasa, and that no wofa so no mention me details no. And by the second time we met at Afrikiko for the second time. So you show Afrikiko this time. Kingsley Kwarteng, tell me exactly what wofano one kwesi yantechi koye. And I'll say no wofano any kwesi yantechi koye. Business be as our business a supply of sports equipment and sports hardware and they involve $1 billion. Oh really? So apparently the supply of these goods have been done, but BB Ankoyi, and that the documents surrounding this contract has been leaked to Tiger Eye. And in Tinama Tiger Eye for no pese womo a disgracing your uncle. Nam say still, it's even not convinced. If you are still not convincing me, at the end of the day, one can as I say me who on one casa, and also me uncle no wako hideout, because they all sense that the documentary is just about hitting the screens into a hideout. In about some few minutes, and the supposed uncle no, the call came on this guy's phone, and offer call. Offer also uncle, I'm here with Kweku Annan, so if you can talk to him and this is, and I'm so okay. And I'll hand you over phone. So hand you over phone in the moment. No, I need the supposed uncle no. And I'm going to tell you listeners who this supposed uncle is. It's menini uncle na kasa musa ni uncle na kasa no man shada ni twi ni mu nte papa. And then the uncle so Kweku sisi ano the nneɛma esi kɔ no, in fact as I see in na yepe baby efa na esi akra maybe pie wo sunyane. And again, let me say this to you, ANAS, if by any means you listen to this audio, produce the original footage na Oma Kingsley Kwarteng enemy by produce the original and stop issuing fake videos to listeners and viewers in Ghana. You have been disgraced enough. You are an apologist to media professionalism. You are a disgrace to media. And I am surprised. Say at this time, to that extent of which you have been disgraced enough, you still want to resurrect by using my platform. Trust me, bro, you ain't gonna succeed. You are buried forever. Read my lips. And I'll make sure I will disgrace you until your last breath. I'm not going to spend more time on you, but I have to do this audio for good people out there who believe in the true sense of journalism for God and country. That's why I'm doing this audio. But when say we exposure in the last of you is yet to come. So many uncle we kasariye, and any uncle so Kweku, you know what? O company no, how much in a be charging for all this work? No, chief. My company is blah blah blah. You can go and check the company identity, BB, and also you will know. But they see an ubi charge you saying, and I'm say, uncle, dear Tini, ANAS Nankasano already no. We are doing an expose on ANAS on Hot FM. And also Kweku, Yatini na me program so from the Ghana must know. And again, listeners, you can go on Hot FM website or YouTube and click Ghana must know ANAS expose ubenya sa audio recordings in our YouTube ego for the purposes of verification. I want to tell ANAS I am not a lazy journalist like him. Fake. You want to use this video to come and cast what against my integrity? ANAS, you got it wrong. You have failed again. You have been disgraced and you continue to be disgraced, and shame. You have the mantra called a mantra saying what? Name and shame. Have you seen how you have been disgraced enough? How you have been put to shame? So uncle we, the supposed uncle enemy didn't come on. We are not you. So Kweku, what do you know? It's okay. You know what, uncle? Our company has the charges for all that we are doing. Now, may be a documentary on ANAS or ANAS. Apart from what I'm doing on radio, we are about to do a documentary. And that the documentary it will be televised on all the television stations. The documentary is not free. No, yes, it's not free. He knows. That's why will be some charges. I'm so okay. I will communicate the charges to my nephew, not their bro. And what catch me say, he has given something to this supposed nephew or whatever, and that the other man and yet the charges but a sign of a more commitment that they want to work with my company. So or the man, I'm so okay, no problem. So this guy Kingsley Kwatin remove this money and or the man say this is sika me wafa say me from real say say we are committed to them. So okay, then we left. Last meeting you could share Kempeski ena as I say oba abranti by and ye share. Now I'm so okay. Now I have to give you. I've gone to speak to my team. How much a bet cost more, because I have already made an announcement. Let me say this to you, listeners. My year announcement I will read you. So I invite people who are interested in this documentary to come and help us sponsor it. And yes, our announcement one from him, well known. And it's a whole person over forward now be sponsor documentary now. Why not? Now ANAS or any documentary now, does he do it for free? How much any BBC for the man or those his allies and crooks who sponsored his number 12, including other investigations did he do it for free? How much and Professor Mills through under auspices of Professor Mills Umutu ANAS come and acquire our documentary, and you want me to do it for free? This is ANAS narrative, really? And you could share or say, no, it's okay. Then I'm giving you the saying the bill Fakoma Wafa Nafi Muye Radio Musumfa Musi Camera, because we are also talking to other interested stakeholders who are interested in this documentary. And your honor Abrantian, this same Kingsley Kwatin, this time you could share Kempeski, also no Wafa cry decided so time na bang into yen train na and find a documentary on Femra. If he brings his documentary, then you be who all there is to the documentary, so that we can also showcase ours. And again, listeners, let me say this. At that time, this Kingsley Kwatin had come to do 2 recordings of which one he has given me that money that his supposed uncle is on Femra, and his uncle now, supposed uncle no, was not an uncle, it was ANAS's right man who was shot dead, Ahmed Swale, who posed as the uncle. And tonight, ANAS, I'm to tell you, say, everything about what you did with Kingsley Kwatin and Ahmed have been exposed. You rather made this Ahmed guy suffered casualty for no apparent reason, but it's unfortunate. So at the Kempinski, this Kingsley Kwatin guy came and I say, near uncle and say, and train a documentary, a barrier, but I say, in order to say, on disappointment, my main feel bad, and the uncle say, we am real. Now, still believes that you have a sponsor documentary, so our friend is saying, a sign of your commitment, say, we still with you, say, obey documentary, and that we program now. So, many times, this boy, when we are talking, he continue repeating, say, I didn't document event saying a program na ye or hot F, I didn't yen for more things about ANAS, yen fin I'm say Kingsley Nyabotre. Everything that we are doing on ANAS, we are doing it systematically. We have structured the story and we know how we'll go about everything. So don't push. Unknown to us, say, all these things that they were doing, ANAS was using this boy to preempt all that we have on him to come out quickly before he brings his exposure number 12. But I didn't succumb to their pressure. Now I'm say, we are doing this in series. The one that will come on radio, and then the one that will be in the documentary. And at the end of the day, on one who said no, the amokon enye adwuma into odisi kanema we also into ono call catch and offer so this kana benti say this boy left. I was there after all these meetings transpired. Latest will be 2 weeks. No, not 2 weeks. Latest will be some days. Anna, a friend of mine, called me and said, Kweku, have you met a gentleman in recent times? I'm so yeah, a gentleman by name Kingsley. No, so you know what? That meetings you had with the gentleman, a ANAS Nesumas boy. I'll tell you what. That meeting, they've had a recordings of you, and that they are bringing this recording outside on the social media and in fact to tell a story about you having come to take a brand. I'm saying me, what bottom, what me and you want to feed on my job, you want to feed on my documentary. You claim say, oh, ANAS diwu into so person be feeding on me documentary, of which a documentary that is coming on ANAS. You want to feed on it. Waba yama bill fiskana bra one fiskana ma odo commitment fee about Nigeria who be jina bontia narrative for as if this was like a movie to me. After this gentleman spoke to me, it was Saturday before that man would say Jack first video has hit the social media. ANAS could bravely enough put a different narrative to this whole footages, change everything, and omo hate no social media say ono wababe mami bribe. Now, first of all, listeners, let me ask you a question. How can a journalist like Kweku Annan is investigating ANAS and then ANAS could then decide that I am going to give this same guy bribe to do what? Stop the story? Do what to the story? And I told ANAS one time, say, he is not a sensible guy. What ANAS should have done was to use a different journalist to come and even entrap me and say, Charlie, this. But how come say, when I'm investigating you are the same person now? Also, where then? Who the bribe me? And do you think what you brought to me is bribe? Absolutely not. But of course, listeners, this is how ANAS operates. With all that I've narrated to you guys, if anybody knows him and they will say, Aremi away, Kweku Annan guy now person will say Eden within the stories about or see for original ones in the brand. These are all fake videos. So quickly, and let me tell listeners, you see, ANAS thought that his whatever he wants to expose on me, Kweku Annan is like one of those custom officers. Kweku Annan is like one of those judges. Kweku Annan is like one of those civil servants who beat me go. Unfortunately for him, I was also sitting on radio, so I could take my time, walk my listeners through this path that I've narrated here to them. And everybody who is very discerning could see, say, Anas, you are a fake and a liar. I have not changed my narrative as of 3 years ago, and today I will not change my narrative. As if this was not enough for Anas, or the videos now Babontin 3 years ago. So whoever when you saw video, please, I will tell you, don't waste your data to watch that video. Hey, crap. As if this is not distributed video on social media, so many people saw it. And quickly I brought my explanation, and the world could now listen and discern. Say, no, Anas, you can't fly with this. As if this is not enough, Anas then wrote a letter to Media Commission. Say, me person me tarnish the image, so Media Commission for investigate. Yes, he took me to Media Commission for about a month. Myself and Anas, we were, going through this ordeal at Media Commission. At Media Commission, Anas should come and tell the world what happened. I told the commissioner subsequent to all the meetings, I told the commissioner, I said, look, commissioner, we are already in camera. So Anas, being the complainant, cannot and should not and may not be allowed to have his face covered. Anas' face was smart, and these were the technical things that I use on him. I'm not a lawyer, but we are all smart and discerning. I told the commissioner, say, if Anas is the complainant, then by all, I am asking the question, Anas being the persona, the human figure, or Anas the myth, which is which? And who of the two can we describe to be that of the complainant? Anas the figure, which is which? If he's the same person sitting there, then, Mr. Commissioner, I plead, let that gentleman remove that rubbish done in him. And the commissioners now, if they got alarmed, and almost say, okay, well, they are going to discuss it and see whether they will allow that mask to be removed or not. It was adjourned. The next we met, then Anas lawyer Kisi Ejabin had written to the commissioner and said, no, Anas has been enjoying these privileges there found a year since, apparently the commissioner and so consider the same. I'm say, look, well, lawyer Kisi Jabin, whatever disgraceful lawyer, office when you go to Media Commission to complain about me, want to disgrace you, and you've given me money, so they should investigate me. Remove that thing. Any a catcher commissioner and say, commissioner for and say, look, that complainant cannot have his face covered and still want to pretend to be that of the Anas I know, because the gentleman who met me on that 3 consecutive, is not the Anas. Of course, I've had some working relationship with Crusading Guide in the 90s. So Anas is not somebody who I have to, switch on a torchlight to watch his face. I know him so well. In the days of Peter Timu, Sedi Banza, and all those guys, the Kweku, Anas want to tell me that today I don't know him. Damn crazy. Commissioners, if you're more transfer, who say no, we were going on the tough lines. And I said, listen to me, Mr. Commissioner. Until you allow that boy to remove that rubbish, this case you cannot continue. We cannot adjudicate it. And wherever it to go, I rather want Anas to go to court. When Timi and court. Eventually, I wrote a letter to the commission, and I told the commission that with the greatest of respect, if they will not allow my plea to also, as it were, pass through and admit it in the proceedings, then I'm sorry. These proceedings must come to an end, and I'm not ready to, follow again. So subsequently, Commissioner who said, no, I'm going tough. Then he suggested that I and Anas should go to his office and remove Anas remove his face. And I said, Mr. Commissioner, with the greatest of respect, your commission and Kasana, it's already in camera. I cannot go with him into your bedroom or your office to go and remove anything. What is that for? Money in presence of all the members of the commission. Also, there be any the I'm so okay. So then, Mr. Commission, or whatever your name is, I'm sorry, this should be the end of the road. I will not cooperate with the commission, neither I would subject myself to any dictate of the commission. This is the end of the road. And yeah, sorry, poor. And then we walk away. And that became the end of that media commission journey ANAS took me to. So this has been the ordeal that ANAS walked me through along the corner or along the line in 2017 when I opened the Pandora box to go down with him and investigate him and expose ANAS. This is what ANAS felt that he can do, just to tarnish me and bring my image down. But unfortunately for him, it didn't work. Until, listeners, if you recall that in 2019, I had then come to Net2 TV. And then this time, all the materials, including videos of ANAS sitting in those videos and ordering his boys to be fixing cameras in corners and bring his victims in there, give them money and video them. And then later, he used the video against them, including Felix Yankopon, the former managing director of Unibank. This is the boy called ANAS. Wicked treachery, a criminal, extortionist, and a blackmailer who today thinks that he can form an alliance with these fake pastors Obinim and the rest and come at me again. Listeners, let me assure everybody, I am resolute, firm grip. Nothing ANAS will put on the surface of this earth that would, he cannot, will not, and may not succeed. It is not anywhere close at all. And so we'll be a winner video when you be a the make answer, throw it into the dustbin. Another propaganda, they want to use it to confuse listeners, but it will not fly. We are not giving any credence to it today, tomorrow. No. In attempt to usurping his negativity, his evil, treachery, demonic things on Ghanaians. Today, I can tell you, ANAS wanted to use this, his demonic whatever, as it were, to usurping on government, political, top officials, government officials, including president. At a point when he coughs, everybody should go to bed. But today, and then nobody will go to bed because the length and breadth of him, like as we say, so the story is quite lengthy, but this is just a brief summary I can give to my listeners. And to usunya be a mesrel che Emma unyebi na unyebi sunyebi no bi sunyebi so that obehu sa video na da bonten say a video a sebe enkwasiasem video a eni mfaso bia. Na me wie no Joy FM News File hosted by Evans Mensah. When we interview me, I'm saying on social media on News File, on which Kweku was on that program, and then former Minister for Lands and Forestry, Inus of Hussein, was also on that program. I've forgotten the third person. When we decided, I catch him say Kweku was there, and I catch Evans Mensah said, tell Kweku there that Kweku Annan said he should go and tell his boy ANAS, if he brings 1 million today, as I'm doing this interview, I'll chop it for them and disgrace him again. Obviously, you should that stupid journalism that you've been using for people to disgrace me. It's unfortunate that ANAS could use this method against all kinds of people in this country. I am not to say that there is no corruption in Ghana, but the means and the manner in which this boy could use all these methods, unconventional methods, to malign and disgrace these people, I'm through with him yet. And the full length of ANAS exposure, Ghanaians, I promise you, it will land very soon. Now, a tough one, now the man who painted himself the angel, apostle of corruption, and eventually he has used these unconventional methods at the rear and for properties bebre. Ahana medimu besi. Na yebeje ha. Anything on top of this, I will tell you, discard it. Obinim and the rest of them cannot use ANAS to get to me, because after ANAS them, I have me bubu na pre. His bones and marrows have all been broken. He is no longer the person you know, and he cannot be. He's disgracefully, shamefully put to the level. It's unfortunate that that boy Ahmed has been shot dead. It's unfortunate, but that is how the end of the road should come for him. Because untimi ni boni a wo medie no boni a sa boys ni di wo Ghana no. It's rather unfortunate that governments in this country could praise him and give him all the accolades without necessarily knowing national security mu na wo omemu montimi investigate boy na who said that boy was a criminal until myself and Kennedy Japan sat on Net2 and we did what we have to do. And today, Ghanaians, you have known who this ANAS ANAS. I thank all of you. May God bless you all. May God bless Ghana and bless us all. I am Kweku Annan. I will come again.